So yesterday was demoralizing. It was bad. It was, it started off to where it was really good. I had a good morning as far as, the routine, getting up, getting the body warmed up, getting my joints and everything moving early to kind of start the day. But now we're still on vacation, and typically I would have done this yesterday, but didn't even post, didn't even feel like filming, really truly, because I couldn't. I like to fit this in my day. I try and do this in one take to where I am not editing, really just trying to fit this into my life instead of it controlling mine. But about 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, body really just shut down on me. My mood changed. I was down just because I was hurting. But really, the day started out, got the kids ready, breakfast, everything like that. And then went ahead and got to, our friends are in town actually right now as well. And they have all of their kids. And so we met up, went down to the beach, got set up. And my 8-year-old, she is a gymnast. She's in basically 4 days a week, 4 hours a day, that level of just training. And her body, my goodness, she is probably the most in shape out of all of us by far. And so she wanted to get a little workout in, which she typically does, and she has conditioning that she tries to stay on top of, even at 8 years old. But there was another family who they were getting a workout in together, and they're like, "Hey, come join us." And so I haven't really worked out. Like, I try and play basketball once a week, and that was prior to my diagnosis of now having the flare-ups with RA and whatnot. But I still try and play. If my body can allow it, that's my normal. That's my sense of normal. So that causes me pain, like in the next few days afterwards, I will deal with it, because it's a place for me to not think about anything. And so I still try and play. I'm not in great shape. I'm in enough shape, but I've not done any type of strength training, body weight, or anything like that. But my child was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do it, and I want Dad to do it with me." So of course I'm not gonna say no. And again, this was like standard, some burpees, some push-ups, some sit-ups, nothing. It was like high intense training, nothing too crazy, got the heart rate up, but I've not done that in, months. And as far as strength training, or at least body weight training, in years. I really just eating for the most part right, playing 1 or 2 times a week. That's kind of been my working out. So I didn't really know what it would do to the body. I thought about it briefly, but I was just like, "Hey, I'm gonna go do this. It's 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So did it, felt fine. Felt, I was tired and winded more so. But, even afterwards, wasn't really in pain, wasn't really feeling like, "Oh, this is gonna stink." So we're still there at the beach, having a good time, relaxing and out of the water. Get back into our house that we have here, and decided to make dinner and do all of that. And I make it really good. I say really good. My children love it. Everyone loves it. All of my family. But I make a lemon chicken pasta, and had all the ingredients here. So made it. But the one thing is that at home, I have a juice like squeezer. I can squeeze out the lemons to where it's not a whole lot of me squeezing. Well, I don't have that here. And it was more so me cutting them up and squeezing them myself. And tangent or side note, and you may feel this way too, is that even if someone offers help, I am not great at saying, oh, yes, please do that for me, because of the independence, because maybe pride, because I don't feel like I need that help. When my wife was like, hey, I can squeeze the lemons for you because I know, that's it's your hands. And I was like, I'll be fine. Ended up squeezing. So I had, 6 lemons, cut them in half. So that's 12, squeezing those lemons, and finished, served food. And by the time I was done, my hands and my feet were, it could have been because I've been up, but the squeezing, it was pretty painful, to the point to where I finished eating and I had to go. I felt that my mood changed. I was not happy. I was hurting. I went in and we were about to go get ice cream with our friends, but I had to go lay down and just get off of my feet. And as soon as I laid down, it felt like there was a ton of pressure that was just released from my hands and my feet, kind of went throughout my body, but I needed to lay there for a second. Ended up laying there for about 20, 30 minutes. My wife was like, hey, we'll just go and you can stay here, you can rest. And again, I'm like, I will be ready. It's like performing. When it came to playing sports and it's game time and the lights are on, you rise to the occasion, you perform. That's how I had to see it. I said, I will be ready. My mood will change. I will fake it till I make it. I will perform when it's time for us to leave. But I just need this moment to calm everything down. And so that's what I did. I was not going to miss something because of this. I refuse, because I'm trying to make memories with the family. I don't want to miss anything. I don't want them to feel like I'm missing out. But it was a hard afternoon. It was a hard evening. A really hard evening. Went out, we got ice cream, it was fun. It was, I managed to just, be dad through it, be husband through it all, have a good time. But it was still definitely something that just struggled. And just thinking about it yesterday, I was just like, man, it just stinks, because it crept up on me, and it didn't take all of 5-10 minutes to just cripple me in a sense. It wasn't fun. And if you have it, or if you think you have it and you have felt that way, you're not alone. I'm doing this just because I was told that I had RA, and my first thing, what I do with just about everything, is go to YouTube to figure out what can I do, how can I fix something, whatever it may be, to learn. And there's no one there, just talking through everyday life of it. And this is it. Yesterday stunk, but I do know that I've had better days. I've had days where it didn't sting, but it was something to where I was just having that moment of, hey, tomorrow's another day. Even a few hours from now could be better. So if you're here for the first time, thank you for being here. I've never said the whole, hey, subscribe and like and comment and do all of that. Really, if you're here, thanks. And this is a community. This is something that I'm hoping to build to where you can just vent, you can ask questions. I am learning this day by day. And it seems like it's hour by hour sometimes, but I'm gonna get back to the family, and I appreciate you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.